everyone. I hope you've been having a blessed week, and I hope you've been having a blessed day. I hope God has continued to guide you in the best way as you walk through your life. Today we'll be reflecting on the book of John, chapter 15, verses 9 to 17. I'll put it up on the screen. In today's gospel, John 15, verses 9 to 17, Jesus speaks tenderly and powerfully about love. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. These words echo like a divine invitation, not just to feel loved, but to abide in that love, to live it out, and to share it. Jesus doesn't speak of love as a passing emotion or a shallow sentiment. He speaks of it as a command, a way of life, rooted in God's own love for him, and extended through him to us. One of the most striking lines in this passage is verse 13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Jesus isn't just giving a poetic metaphor. He's pointing directly to the cross, to the sacrificial nature of real love. And he calls us not to just admire that love, but to live by it. This commandment, to love as Jesus loved, is echoed in 1 John chapter 3, verse 18, where it says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or in speech, but with actions and in truth." This verse takes Jesus' words even deeper, reminding us that love is more than talk. It must be visible, active, and sacrificial. So how does this help us in our everyday lives? We live in a world that often teaches love based on feelings or mutual benefit. But Jesus teaches us to love even when it costs us something. That means loving all people in this world. We live in a world that sometimes encourages us to hate on other people, or to ignore other people, or to have grudges against other people in needs of revenge. But that is not what Jesus calls us to do. Jesus calls us to love everyone, no matter what they've done to you, or what they've done in general, what actions they've committed, what ways they have spoken behind your back. Jesus doesn't call for us to recall on all those events. He calls us to love everyone. That means loving the difficult coworker, forgiving a friend who hurt us, showing kindness when it isn't convenient, or being present for someone in need. It also means rejecting selfishness and pride that often get in the way of real relationships. Aiding in Jesus' love helps us become better people because it reshapes our identity. When we know we are loved by God, not for what we do, but because of who He is, we stop needing to prove ourselves or put others down. We become free to serve, forgive, and care genuinely. Practically, we can live this out by starting each day with a short prayer before you even get out of bed, asking God to help us see others with His eyes, intentionally doing one small act of love each day, or rather called a holy moment, listening to someone without interrupting, writing an encouraging message, or even volunteering. Practicing forgiveness, even when it's hard, because Jesus forgave all of us first. And surrounding ourselves with Christian communities to remind and support us in love. In John 15:16, Jesus says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit that will last." That fruit is love in action. When we live out His love, we don't just make life better for others, we become more like Christ. That's how love transforms us, and through us, the whole world. Let us then remain in His love one another deeply, and let our lives be rooted in His example. Because in doing so, we fulfill the greatest commandment, and we reflect the heart of God. I pray that this reflection may help you through your day, may help you through your month, may help you through your year, and throughout the rest of your life. and that you may get something out of this to benefit you. I pray that God may continue to bless you and that you may live a wonderful life. Goodbye.